Hey guys, welcome to LINA'S Tarot, and I'm Lina. This video is for November of 2016. I just want to let you guys know that I'm going to be having a monthly sale like always. All readings via video are going to be $25, and all readings via phone are going to be $30 for 30 minutes. Once again, all readings via video for the month of November are going to be $25, and all readings via phone are going to be $30 for 30 minutes. And then for those of you who live in Chicago like me, you guys will also be able to get a reading with me in person. So if you guys have any questions, you guys can contact me at my email. Like always, guys, if you guys are requesting a reading with me, you guys can contact me at linas.tarot@gmail.com. Another thing I do want to mention, guys, don't forget to add me on Facebook. I will put the link in the box below. So my name on Facebook is Lina Love. So that's one of the reasons why I did change my YouTube name to Lina Love Tarot. Hopefully you guys like my readings, love watching me. I just wanted to take the time to say thank you for the people who are subscribers already, and for those of you who are newcoming subscribers, thank you so much as well. So stay tuned, because every month I do have a sale going on, so you guys can get readings with me at a low price. So now to start off with the reading, guys, this is an intuitive tarot reading, so I did not add intuitive into my actual name on YouTube, but this is an intuitive tarot reading. For those of you who know, I normally do not shuffle the cards on camera just because it does take some time, and I don't want to take any camera time away from you guys. But let's get into this reading for November of 2016. For Aquarius in regards to their love. This reading is for singled and coupled Aquarians. So just bear with me a few minutes, Aquarians, as I shuffle these cards. What are the messages for Aquarius in regards to their love for the month of November 2016? In regards to singled and coupled Aquarians. Spirits and guides, what are the messages for Aquarius in regards to their love for the month of November 2016? So as you know, all tarot readers do their shuffling different. You can shuffle the deck however you wish to do so. It's not a specific, there isn't a specific way that you have to shuffle the deck. So I shuffle them until I feel that it is right. So that's pretty much how I do my readings. So I just wanted to start by saying, guys, I feel like there is going to be a lot of you Aquarians are in a position where there could be, you might be wanting to move forward with somebody, and I feel like somebody from the past will return. Possibly you might have to wait a long time for this person. Maybe this person could be for somebody from the past that you've dealt with, but I feel like this person is going to make a movement, like they would want to come back and reconcile with you. So I feel like somebody from the past will want to come back and you know, discuss whatever needs to be discussed in regards to love and what happened within the relationship, or what happened within the past. So for those of you who are dealing with somebody coming from the past, I strongly feel like a lot of you Aquarians are going to be dealing with that person coming back. I feel like, but you waited such a long time that this person is, in other words, they didn't want to come back until you make the decision to get up and walk away. Not per se like you're gonna get up physically and walk away, but it's more one of those situations where you could have sat and waited for this person, or in hopes of this person to return, and they haven't. And just when you decide and you meet someone else, just when you decide to finally let everything go, you know, move forward, and you finally realize in order for you to be happy, you would have to stop living in the past and stop focusing on what others you know, what's holding you back, because I feel like this relationship that you had with this person in the past, this is what was holding you back. So for those of you who are single Aquarians and you're wondering like, what the hell is going on with me, or why can't I find anybody, that's particularly why. Just because I feel like you're stuck, you were waiting for this person for such a long time, and if anything, they disappointed you and they never returned, or they never, you know, came back and said they were sorry. But when you finally decide to get up and walk away, that is when the person is going to want to return and kind of like reconcile with you. Possibly you might come back and say, hey, you know what, like, you know, whatever happened, you know, basically like make amends. Maybe they might want to come back and make amends with you and tell you sorry for the wrong things that they did to you. But it's going to take for you to, you know, I feel like getting up and walking away from whatever situation you're tied to from the past is a really big message for November. Another thing I do want to say is that remember that things happen in time, you know. So when you get into a relationship and you meet somebody new, and this person, you know, or vice versa, this person wants to move fast or you want to move fast, just take things in, you know, in moderation. Know that things happen in time, you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of the Aquarians, what the problem with Aquarius is I feel like for this month, you're very, not only for this month, but in prior months that I've done readings for, I feel like what happens here is that a lot of the Aquarians are like the Four of Pentacles. It's kind of like, I don't want to say greedy, but stingy. Stingy with their feelings, stingy with their emotions. Like, you're so guarded and so like closed off that how do you expect to be successful? How do you expect things to fall the way you want them to? How do you expect someone that wants to be with you? Like, for instance, why would I want to be with somebody like this? Closed-minded, you know, guarded, closed off. Why would somebody want to be with that kind of person? So just keep in mind that what you're looking for is something that, you know, what you're looking for is something that you want to be as well. It's not just like, I want this person to be this way, that way, and etc. And it's like, how could they be that way when you're not like that yourself? So keep in mind that that's something too that you have to, you know, work on opening yourself up, because the only thing that's stopping you from being happy is you. Now here's the thing, like I was saying, somebody from the past coming back. Here is somebody from the past, okay? Now, you have the Two of Cups, you have the Six of Cups, which is energy from people from the past, you know, coming back. Now, it's kind of funny. Now, I feel like that person from the past, there was a third-party separation in there. So there could have been, you know, a disappointment and a heartache or something with this person. And it's like, you know, this person might want to re-enter once you decide to get up and, you know, move away or move to a different, you know, area or space, you know, as far as like letting them fully go. Like, before you were holding on to the stuff, but it's like you're going to get to that point where you're going to just have to get up and just let it go, you know, release yourself from whatever negative energy you're bringing from the last relationship, okay? So, in other words, to me, it looks like what's happening here is that you're very guarded off due to this, you know, disappointment and heartache that you had. You know, maybe you still live in that fear where you feel like you have the memories of that sadness with this person that you've dealt with in the past. And it's like, you know, you don't know what way to go or what to do. So you feel like if this person did this to you, why wouldn't a new person do this to you? Okay, don't get me wrong, I do see a new energy coming in because you have the King of Pentacles. Now, normally this comes out like a man, an older person. This is just an energy. You also have a King of Cups. Now, I feel like this is going to be the new person, and this is going to be you. So what I'm trying to say here is that this person right here, the King of Cups, is the person from the past. And I feel like you're going to be in a little limbo just because this gives me like the Aquarius energy, whereas you're, you know, you're loving, you're caring and stuff like that. But it's like, normally this has in regards to money, but I feel like we'll get to the money part in a second. My biggest thing is, this person that hurt you from the past, you do live in the past. You do hold on to that stuff that happened to you in the past. So it's very hard for you to let go of those negative feelings. But in order for you to meet someone else and be happy with someone else, you do need to learn how to let that go. Now, I feel like there is this King of Pentacles here. Now, this person is someone who is going to declarate their love. Like, basically saying like, hey, I love you, I like you. And they're honest, okay? They're very honest. They're very loving. And they're not gonna stand their ground. So although you might be sitting here, you know, still thinking about the heartache from the past, or, you know, this person that's gonna come back in the past, because I feel like this person here cares about you, likes you, but at the same time, there's another person here. There's another energy, and this energy that I feel here, it's where your heart lays. It's where your heart is at. Since there's cups there, I feel like this person can draw like a strong emotion from you. But another thing too I do want to say, guys, is I feel like a lot of Aquarians could be dealing with another air sign. So Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, a lot of you guys might be dealing with another sign as you. It's kind of funny that I think about it, but I feel like you might move on with this person, and this person might want to make a reappearance once you finally decide to take, you know, initiative and give this person a chance. And this person's going to decide to come along, and it's going to confuse you. It might leave you in limbo, like I said before. This person might want to come back and say, hey, you know what, I'm sorry. But I feel like this person here, it's a King of Cups. It might not necessarily be their sign, but this can be their energy. Like, they can be very manipulative, very loving. I feel like they know what to say in order to get you. You get me? So just be careful, because the King of Cups is next to the Two of Pentacles. So this person's going to make a reappearance and want to come back and call it truce and say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. Let's make amends. Let's move forward from this. You know, let's see if we can move on. Because I feel like the King of Cups is under the Six of Cups. I feel like maybe this person also thinks about the past, thinks about what you had with them. They might sit there and say, hey, you know, I missed that about you, you know, I'm sorry. I feel like the ending of that relationship didn't work out the way that it was supposed to, or things went kind of left. But all in all, even if this person decides to make a reappearance and they could kind of confuse you or put you in limbo, I still feel like the ending to this is you are going to get up and walk away. You're going to look for something more, because first time around, they couldn't fulfill you. Second time around, who's to say that they will? You know what I mean? Who's to say that they changed? In all honesty, I feel like if they can walk away for somebody else or get up for somebody else, you know, make that decision and know that they hurt you for somebody else, you have to keep in mind that, you know what I mean? Like, if someone got up and walked away from you, you need to get up and walk away from them. You can't sit there and wait for them. So I feel like a lot of the Aquarians, you guys waited for this reappearance of this person. Like, it's like you sat and waited. And it's like you waited and you waited. It could have been 2, 3 years, 4 years, a year, you know, 2 years. Like I said before, it was a while. It's slow movement. And I feel like this person took a very long time to come back, but they're very selfish. They're not thinking about you and how you feel, okay? You can be successful. I feel like the biggest message here is for you guys to learn how to let things go and learn how to move forward. If you want to meet someone new and you want to be with someone new, because I feel like there's somebody else in your area who wants to be with you, who is willing to play the fight and do what it is to be with you. But at the same time, it's kind of like you're not willing, you know, you're very stubborn. I feel like for a lot of Aquarians, is in order for someone to win you over, they have to prove to you that they are worthy of your, you know, your love, your trust, you know, worthy of your time, which isn't a very bad thing, but there's only so much a person can take. But I feel like for this King of Pentacles, this person isn't going to go anywhere. I feel like if anything, the person might tell you, hey, you know what, I really like you and I want to be with you, and I don't care if I have to wait 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, you know what I mean? But I feel like this person here, you're going to eventually give them a chance, but when you do that, I feel like Somebody might even come back in and say, hey, you know, like, don't forget about me. You know what I mean? And, you know, although I hate to say it, but I feel like this person that a lot of you guys were awaiting, this person hasn't came back because they know you've never moved on. Like, they have that thing, like, maybe they might be far from a lot of you Aquarians. Maybe you haven't seen them in a while, or a year, or 2 years, or 3 years. But they know that there is still something there. So I feel like just when you guys decide to turn your back on them, they will make an appearance. They will make an appearance. And what you've been waiting for will be right in front of you the whole time. Now, Aquarians, another thing I do want to say is that if you are looking for love, be open-minded. Don't be too closed out. Try not to have this picture of who you want and you don't get it, so you get disappointed and you don't want to try. You know, who's to say that this person will be somebody for you for the rest of your life? It might not be, but you don't know what could be if you don't give it a try. So this person that you kind of like, oh, you know, they keeps telling you that they want to be with you, they like you, etc. And you're just kind of like, well, I don't know, you know, not really. Keep in mind that you're stopping yourself from being happy. And this person that's making a reappearance, they didn't stop themselves. They didn't stop their love life, you know. Think about how you felt about it. So just keep that in mind, guys. The biggest message for November is learn how to let go. Learn how to release yourself from all that negative feeling, any heartache that you had in the past. Let it go. Leave it in the past. That person that you've dealt with in the past, leave them in the past. If you want to make amends with them or listen to what they got to say, I mean, you can do so. But even if you go back and even if you make a decision to move forward with this person, and this person makes a reappearance, it still won't work out because you're going to make a decision and the decision will be the new person. I don't think a lot of you guys will go back to the old person just because the old person isn't saying things genuinely. They might say it as they see you moving away, or they see you basically moving on, and that kind of hurts. Okay, so I'm gonna pull 3 cards from the romantic tarot deck. Romance, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry guys, I'm saying it backwards. Okay, so this basically fits Aquarians for the month of November. Sorry guys, I have to readjust the camera. So what you see in front of you guys right now is this card right here is the past. Okay, possibly in the past you could have felt like this could have been the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So prior in the past you might have felt like you've met the person that you wanted to be with and you thought this person was the one, but things didn't work out the way that it was supposed to. Okay, this card in the middle is the current position, and basically what this is saying is what I told you a couple of minutes ago. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So that person that you're kind of like brushing off and laying off, that person could be the one. I mean, maybe they're not the same type or the type that you're used to, or there's something about them that you don't like. But this person can be the person that you've been looking for the whole time. So try to keep an open mind when it comes to relationships. Try not to block, you know, certain people off if they don't fit your typical person that you're used to dating. Okay. Advice and future: release your ex. The time has come to close your energy. To clear your energy. I'm sorry, guys. I've been so tired today. But anyways, basically, just like the card said, that is what the energy throughout the entire reading of the regular tarot deck is. Basically saying you need to release whatever is holding you back. So whatever ex you're holding on to, your biggest advice to you is to release them. Let things go, clear your mind. Don't worry if they're going to be coming back, because there is energy of people coming back, but you know, that person that you don't like, it could be the one if you give it a chance. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my reading, guys. If you guys want to speak to me, you guys can contact me at LINA'S@gmail.com. Don't forget to hit me on Facebook. I will put the link in the box below, guys. And then I will be putting a video up once I'm done recording the elements about my monthly sale, guys. So thanks you guys for watching, guys, and thank you for the my subscribers and my new coming subscribers. Bye bye, guys.